Gotcha. Alright guys, so we're on a food mission this morning, but overcast conditions like this, it's always worth a shot on the big GTs. So we just have a couple of pops here, see how we go, and if there's nothing we'll move on and maybe do a bit of jigging, see if we can get some food. What was that? Whoop, squid here. Awesome. Let's do this. Oh my God, how many squid? Gotcha. Great. Ah. Look at this, twofer. Oh no, had two on there. He was literally just hanging on, like he wasn't hooked. But he's could seriously get me. Come on, ink, buddy. Maybe he's got no ink left. Ah! Awesome. Well, I know what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I've already got a couple of these at home in the freezer. So, awesome. We'll get a few more and we'll make a good salt and pepper squid feed. Here they come. Got you. Straight in the gob. Wait, none of that. Oh, he's a good one too. He's a good one. Awesome. We are getting a feed, guys. You can sit there with your mate. Let's put you in the shade. Well guys, the food mission actually worked out awesome, but not how I thought it was going to work out. You know, I thought I was going to come out here and probably get a few fish jigging, like for food, and then have a little bit of a play around top water just for catch and release. There's bait absolutely everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be any like pelagic type species eating the bait yet. Lots of little juvenile tuna over in that corner where I was before, but getting those squid has turned out awesome because Morgan and Denver, and not just Morgan and Denver, Rebecca and myself, we all love squid, and we do this salt and pepper squid salad with that honey mustard dressing that's just absolutely off the charts. So that's what I'm going to do for dinner. I don't know whether I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow night, because tomorrow morning I'm picking up a special guest from the airport who's going to hang with us for a while here. He is a gun spear fisherman. So I am so excited to spend some time with him, learn from him, and create some awesome content for you, and also share his channel with you so you guys can go over and check that out. Give him a like and a subscribe, and follow his journey. So we'll go back, we'll cook up that salt and pepper squid, and I'll show you guys exactly how I do it. So it was so good to get those few squid today. Squid is one of my favorites, one of Morgan, Denver, and Rebecca's favorite things to eat back in Australia. We get the Southern Calamari in South Australia, which is like a bigger one. These are like a reef squid, and that's pretty much as big as they get. But I'm gonna share with you my favorite way to eat squid. You can absolutely not beat it. Just joking. Not like this, but in a salad, believe it or not. So here's a funny story to share with you. When I first met Rebecca, I took her out for dinner, trying to be like a gentleman, trying to impress her. And I took her to one of my favorite restaurants, which was just behind my house, down in Glenelg, the Strand Cafe. Shout out to the Strand, friggin' awesome joint. And they do a squid salad down there, and they do a Mediterranean chicken salad as well. And the salads are off the chart. Anyway, so one of my favorite things to get there is the squid salad, and I ordered the salad, and Beck's thinking, what kind of a bloke goes out for dinner and orders a salad? You know, not very manly, but it blew her mind when she saw it, and we've been addicted to it ever since. I was already addicted to it. So we're gonna recreate that dish tomorrow night with you guys. So we're going to do a squid salad with honey mustard dressing, and I cannot wait.
Oh, yum. Yummy.
All right guys, I've just gotten back from the airport. I've picked up our special guest. He's just getting himself all settled. So I can't wait to introduce you guys to him in a few minutes. But what I'm gonna do while he's doing that is I'm gonna start getting this squid ready. So here's the secret, couple of secrets. One is I had already like cleaned the squid, right? So I cleaned the squid, got it down to just the tubes, which look like this, right? Normal sort of hood, tube, whatever you want to call it. And what you want to do, like it's not essential, but if you really want it to be as tender as you can have it, you want to freeze it. Sounds weird because everyone always talks about how seafood's got to be fresh. I know chefs are always talking about, especially with squid, it's got to be really fresh and you got to cook it super quick. That's not my experience at all, and I've caught and cooked and eaten a shit ton of this stuff, and I always get good feedback on my squid. So this is different. As I said before, we get the Southern Calamari where I'm originally from. So this is like a reef squid, which is a lot smaller version, but it looks identical, just more miniature. And so it always works better if you catch it. Obviously it's fresh, freeze it, then defrost it. You'll find that it's going to be a lot more tender when you do eat it. I hate getting chewy and stringy bits when I eat squid. So this is what I do. This is how I do it. All right. So I get the hood. I always just trim this little bit off so it's nice. I don't know why that is. Could use that for a calamari ring, or what I always do is give it to the dogs. So you want to make sure it's in the right way, right? So that's the inside, that's the outside, because sometimes when you clean it, you know, you're flipping them inside out and all that sort of stuff. You put the knife on the inside and cut it open like this. And then what you want to do is score it. So this is where we're making like the pineapple. So not rings like that, say, but you do the calamari rings like you just saw, where you cut the ends off the tube. So what I'm doing here is the pineapples, right? So what you do is you score it. So score it across this way. Sort of, I do it about 6 to 8 mil apart. All right, score it that way. Then score it the other way. So you end up with like this diamond pattern. So then once it's done like that, then what I do is I cut, this would be in half, the bigger squid I do in thirds. So I cut it in half. Then probably, we'll do them a bit smaller, cut that in thirds. All right, we can cut this one in half. So do it like that. So what you'll see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's cut into like little diamonds and it's ready to rock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that to all of our squid. So once that's done, so what I do quite often is just when it's at that stage there, I just soak that in milk. But because we're short for time, we're gonna soak it in the egg and milk mixture. So crack an egg, bit of milk. All right, so then we just want to soak it in here. So I just do this, chuck it all in, mix it up, make sure it all gets a good coating. So once it's all done in this mixture, then I just chuck this back in the fridge, let that marinate for a bit, and while that's marinating, I'm gonna make our salt and pepper, I guess, coating, the dusting that we put it on. So I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so this next part is super simple. Obviously, I'm calling it salt and pepper squid, right? So we need salt, we need pepper, and some flour. So fair bit of salt. I don't know what that is. A pinch, a good pinch. It's a pinch with these hands. I don't know what that is. A couple of good pinches. Now a fair bit of pepper. You can't go wrong with a fair bit of pepper. People who don't like pepper always freak out when they see me doing this, but they love it. You know what? I don't actually think there's enough pepper in here. All right, I'll be back. I gotta get some more pepper. Oh my God, I am so glad we just ran out of pepper because Beck's been holding out on me. We've actually got awesome pepper in there, cracked pepper. This is gonna take this dish to another level. So, oh yeah, baby. Heaps of pepper. Oh, that smells so damn good. So I mix all that up, then I get me flour, put the flour in, about that, then mix it. All right, so that is done. Okay, so now we've got our squid cut, it's marinating in the milk and egg mixture. We've got our flour, salt and pepper mix ready to go. And so what we want to do now is the secret sauce, our honey mustard dressing that is the same as the Strand Cafe at Glenelg, Jetty Road. So let me know in the comments, if you're from South Australia and you've been to the Strand Cafe and Jetty Rd Glenelg, let me know. And let me know if you've tried their Mediterranean chicken salad or their salt and pepper squid salad. Phenomenal. The dressing is amazing. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it right now. Okay, to make this bowl of awesomeness, you're going to need mayonnaise, mustard, like American style hot dog mustard, Old Mate pepper, back again, Old Mate salt, back again, paprika, bit of balsamic vinegar or balsamic glaze, some honey, and there's one more ingredient you're gonna need, which I'm devoed, we don't have, and that's like hot mustard, or like Dijon mustard. So it's only like a small amount of that you need, so we'll probably get away without it. But if you're playing along at home, definitely put the Dijon in. So we start off with a pretty decent amount of everything. We got a lot of mouths to feed tonight. All right, mayo, mustard, honey. I like honey, so put a bit of honey in. A little bit of pepper, bit of paprika, pinch of salt, and the balsamic. And so I would put, if I was doing this with the Dijon mustard as well, I would put like that sort of lump, I guess dessert spoon or tablespoon or whatever that is. Mix it up. That's looking good, guys. All right, let's have a cheeky little. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Yep, I rate that. That's gonna be good. So now, get out of it, fly. Okay, so we've got our squid ready, we've got our dusting ready, we've got our dressing ready. Rebecca's gonna go cut some salad, like lettuce bits and pieces for salad. And what we'll do is we'll start cooking that squid right now. I'm gonna bring the little gas burner out here because there's better light out here. We'll start cooking that up and let's see if what they should do when we put them in the hot oil, they should curl up like a pineapple. And if they do that, we are winning. We're winning from a presentation point of view because let's face it, at the end of the day, once you go in and chew it up, it'll taste the same. All right guys, now for the best bit. So we've got our squid been marinating, we've got our dusting here, we've got some oil warming up, but more importantly, we have a special guest, Sam.
How's it going, guys?
Well, obviously they know you as Sam right now, but you're probably going to be better known by the Wet Mammal.
Oh, it might read back to front, might flip it.
It is there, the Wet Mammal. So Sam has a YouTube channel. He's the Wet Mammal. He is like a gun spear fisherman. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you can go and check out his channel. But what are you doing here in Fiji, bro?
I'm here for spearfishing, good times in the water, hang out with good people, and just, yeah, get wet, get feed, and have fun, yeah.
And you're about to have your first lot of squid since you've been here.
First Pacific squid, yeah.
Well, what's hilarious is, so am I. I have never eaten squid since I've been here. I think I said before when I was, in this video that I've had we love the Southern Calamari. Southern Calamari tastes amazing and I do it exactly how I'm doing it right now all the time. So what we're gonna do, I'll just tilt this down a bit. So simple as out of that mixture into this mixture and she's all dusted. Let me just, okay. Here's the test. We need this to curl up when it gets in the, oh, look at that. Jamie Oliver, eat your heart out. That is way hot, that oil. Let me turn that down. But there you go, guys. That's how we do our little squid pineapples. That is so hot. I'm gonna have to let that cool down and then I'll do the rest. So there you have it, guys. Salt and pepper squid salad with honey mustard dressing. The Wet Mammal's just given the thumbs up on the dressing.
Absolutely, tastes delicious.
I cannot wait. I was about to grab a piece of that, but this is Rebecca's that we've used for the display this evening. Here's one we prepared earlier display. So I can't take one of them, but what I can do is take one of mine and dip straight in the old honey mustard dressing.
Good.
Oh yeah.
It tastes like McDonald's chips, even better.
Awesome. Well, I'm typing in.
Yeah. So that's it for another video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you try making the salt and pepper squid with that dressing, because it is next level sick. I'm looking forward to what the next few days and weeks hold with Sam, the Wet Mammal. As I said, I'll leave his channel in the description so you can go check it out. He's got some awesome stuff. And I've had a few of you guys actually reach out to me and say, can you do more spearfishing? Can you do more spearfishing? And I knew this was sort of happening. Sam and I have been chatting for well, a couple months now, I guess, about lining this up. So I knew that this was happening. So I'm excited to bring you guys more spearfishing videos with an actual professional, not like a actually backyard hack like me. So it's going to be some really good videos coming your way. See you soon, guys.
Bye.